It's been a while since I've seen the this '90s Mario movie. I did watch the 2023 one a few months ago, whenever that was making its way around the internet, and I was kind of baffled by it. What'd you think about it?
So, I think it's exactly what it needed to be, right?
Yeah.
The big thing, yeah, it was it a great movie? No, but for one, how do you make a really good story based off of the story that you get from the games of Mario? I mean,
I
it's
mean, this is
the
kind of
games don't
why.
have a story. You play it for the feel.
Yeah, I mean, the video games are, you play them because they're a challenge and they're fun. They look nice and they have fun sounds. But I was kind of shocked that the 2023 Mario movie, like, kind of just literally adapted the game. Like, it's time to beat Bowser. And then what do? We just pull up a big fucking Mario World level builder and just go through a literal Mario level? It was weird. I dare I say, I've said it before, I think this 90s Mario movie is better because at least they tried to take the source material, which was a two-dimensional platform 8-bit game, and try to, like, interpret into something. But what's funny is, like, they're trying to make this movie. Now, the people who made this movie, the directors, they were, the script was obviously going around, and it was much more adult-themed in nature. It was like an adult contemporary film that was trying to, like, make a, metaphor of the movie. It had a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, Bob Hoskins. Mario is basically, it's all about family, being proud of your family. Luigi's not, like, proud of being a Mario, not proud of being a plumber. It had, like, a lot of those kind of undertones. And everyone signed off for this movie, and the directors were those people, the couple who made those Max Headroom movies. And all of a sudden, like, in the middle of the shoot, before they start shooting, basically, it's like the producers are basically horribly interfering, trying to make a children's movie. Keep in mind the sets had already been designed and everything. And I don't know. It's just turned into a big shit show. Mario, Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, Dennis Hopper, they all, been multiple times on the record saying this is like one of the worst shoots they were ever involved with because, the writer-directors were kind of control freaks. But at the same time, you've got, like, the producers from Nintendo and who the hell made this movie? 20th Century Fox? What? I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, basically, everyone's just trying to, like, pull everyone in different directions, and you wind up with this weird mess. But still,
I've definitely read the ones of Dennis Hopper talking about that. I think he really just came up straight out and said the directors had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, they're used to making music videos. Again, I think this is back to that, what we're seeing nowadays, where we're taking these inexperienced directors and giving them these huge tentpole franchises because they'll be easier to control. But this is one of those
Chloe
times.
Zhao with the Eternals.
Yeah, this is like one of
Makes
those.
no sense.
Exactly. This is like one of those situations, though, where it didn't go that way. These directors were very control freakish. They had, like I said, I think the director said that he, everyone signed off on this script that was pretty good. And then, every day we were getting all these changes to the point where, like, John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins didn't even read the scripts anymore because they were getting changed, like, practically every few hours. And they just ended up getting drunk most of the time. So, anyway, on that note, let's just go and start the movie. Fuck. Now, I don't know. You've seen a few of these Wii Watches. We try to just kind of do more of like an improv comedy style. Oh, wait. My God. 1 second. Let me fix something. Forgot to fix this. All right, let's try this. Much better. Gotta fix my channels. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess this technically is a Disney movie then. Because Disney owned Hollywood Pictures and Touchstone Pictures and Gramercy Pictures and Miramax Pictures and what else? Ugh. Now, this definitely does, like, get me excited for the movie more so than the original one. The new one. Like, starting off with the fucking 8-bit theme music, that's a good call.
Yeah, it's great. This beginning portion always stands out to me.
This was added at the very last minute. to the movie because nobody understood what the fuck was going on. They just had to spell it out on like Video Painter.
Just don't get no better than this.
Yeah, they had to spell it out. Alternate dimension where dinosaurs are still alive. But I guess it's because the dinosaurs, they live in Dino Hatton, so it's like New York, but just like a weird. They literally said they designed the sets thinking like, oh, we're gonna have like it's Manhattan, but like on acid with like dinosaurs everywhere. So
It comes across right, yeah.
yeah, but then that's why the sets are pretty grimy and gross. But then like after they build all the sets, you know, could you imagine their shock? Where they're like, all right, we're gonna make this movie for little children now. It's like, oh, but it's funny because like. Both in this movie and in the 2023 movie, it's like I prefer all the stuff that takes place in New York. All those scenes are fun. I just wish the Mario movie had more substance. And just like, you know, I don't understand. He's definitely looking a little Trumpish right here, isn't he?
Yeah, I love Dennis Hopper in this because you can tell that he was here and just, with what you had said, script changing every day. He's just like, fuck it. I'm just going to play this the most kind of ridiculous hammy that I can come up with.
Might as well.
And so this is the one, you know, this is the stuff right here that just completely over my head as a kid, right? And then watching it now, you're like, this is just weird.
Up close baby vagina. I didn't think I was going to see a baby vagina this early in a Mario movie.
Really going there.
It's like, surely you could have put that camera a little farther away.
And then, you know, he grabs this plunger later. To
Frame
go to work,
these
and it's
plungers on the wall.
Like, the dirty plungers they use for work. I mean,
Have you ever, like, would you ever go to a plumber's house and... I mean, old Johnny boy, I mean, he's been very vocal lately. You know, not enough Hispanics playing these characters. It's like, hey, psst, Luigi's Italian. Luigi's not supposed to be Puerto Rican. But we don't care. We allowed it. We didn't mind in the 90s. Bob Hoskins is English. Here's the thing. Fucking, you'll be able to... I mean, I'll probably point it out later if I notice it, but, like, apparently fucking John Leguizamo got hit by a car during making this movie. He was drunk as shit. Also, during a chase scene later, John Leguizamo slams that fucking van door on Bob Hoskins' finger. So throughout the rest of the movie, he's wearing like a little fucking pink cast. You can barely see it on his hand sometimes. Samantha
I'm the boss
Mathis.
here.
I'm Anthony Scapelli. I'm the boss elsewhere.
Tony
My boys need to
Scapelli.
get back to work here. How long are you going to be digging up these bones?
Can't you see I'm late
As
for
long as
another
our
spray
quarter
tan
lasts, Mr.
appointment?
Scapelli.
That'd be so funny if, like, in the middle of the Mario games, like, yeah, you gotta fight Koopas and stuff, but also you had to, like, unclog a toilet here and there. Like, actually use your plumber powers. And this movie with the fucking jump boots, that was, like, one of those things that even as a child, I thought that was fucking stupid. I was like, good God.
aren't those the same boots from Face Off?
Yeah. Definitely.
Everybody's got tap water.
Fresh mozzarella daily. Yeah, everybody does have tap water.
No.
Remember how the mayor of New York was bragging how clean the tap water is, and the entire city was like, I ain't fucking drinking that shit. Are you nuts?
Plus, their van's already jacked up anyways. It's differences to make.
Hi, it's
Yeah.
Daisy.
I mean, definitely if your car breaks down, you need like water. It's always best to use distilled water,
I
obviously.
don't care.
Totally not creepy.
It smells a little bit like feces.
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, do you go with creeps A and B or creeps B, C, and D? You know, I don't. There's that classic little oboe lick. For some reason, that's the theme of the movie.
It's got that, like, early 90s, I just loved it.
I can go.
Yeah.
I'll have to walk the rest of the way.
Wait.
Very like kind of Looney Tunesy, merry melodies.
Well, thank you for the ride.
It's a pleasure to meet me. I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you.
MEAT.
Do you eat?
Yeah,
Dinner?
sure.
Tonight?
Mario's a hell of a wingman. I'll give him that.
Okay.
At 6 o'clock, all right?
I know, just leaning in behind him,
Great.
creepily like breathing.
If
on
I
your
was
shoulder.
Daisy, I'd be like, "Are you
Hi.
both asking me out? What's going on here?" Am I like? What? Bob Hoskins was a little worried though, because like he did this movie and Roger Rabbit and a few others. He was like, because he was famous playing like tough, badass mobster dudes in England, you know. And he felt like he was getting too like shoehorned into the kid stuff, kind of like Ernest. Jim Varney.
Did you ever see his movie Unleashed with Jet Li?
No, but I know what movie you're talking about.
He basically owns Jet Li as like a fucking slave and
Hell yeah.
releases him to beat the shit out of people.
So that's like a return to his old roles, because yeah, dude, those older movies he's in where he's just like fucking ruthless British mafioso dudes. That's shit. That's like, yeah, that's how he got famous. He's like the British Joe Pesci, you know. Joe Pesci and Danny DeVito were both considered to play Mario in this movie, and Kevin Kline.
See, Kevin Kline is the one that makes you go what?
But he did such a great Italian in I Love You to Death, and also A Fish Called Wanda. But yeah, he would have been too handsome. That's the thing. Luigi would have been good. He would have been a good Luigi, Kevin Kline, but he's too much of an A-lister. Tom Hanks was considered for Luigi. Could you imagine that shit?
Holy fuck, yeah, that would have been... I don't know. I actually love John Leguizamo in this. For some reason, he just fits this thing they got going on with Bob Hoskins.
If anything, I'm more upset that he doesn't have a mustache, you know? Like, I don't care who plays him, as long as he's got a mustache just like his brother. That was something that shocked me as a kid, still does. It's like, why does Luigi not rock a mustache? I hate to say this, but... I just noticed that. Okay. All right, for the rest. All right, so Mario is wearing a green jacket and fucking Luigi's wearing a red jacket. You see what they're doing here? They're intentionally like fucking with us, you know?
Weird. Look, weird is working in a bone pit all day and then spending your nights.
Who calls it a bone pit?
I like how she's still dressed like a paleontologist on her nights off, you know?
If you just want to end this right now.
She's just like going on safari full time.
She works in the bone pit.
Yeah, I mean, the fossil farm. What else could you call it?
Drive carefully.
See, what a classy dame to like get picked up in a vehicle like that and not care, you know? Like, you know, what a good lady. Hey, it's my dude's truck. I don't mind.
Regular night on New York.
Yeah, this is why you wait until your lady gets inside the house. That's why it's so important.
Look how it's all just still lit up at night.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just have these generators running full time. Why not? City's paying for it. This is where you take all the fucking plumber men you meet. I see why she called it a bone pit. There's just like fucking skeletons scattered all over the place.
Yoshi.
Insert bone joke right here for sure. Oh!
The mobster plumbers.
Good thing they're wearing their trademark fucking Scapelli uniforms. I don't got my tools.
Like, it's that thing that I say that I do. I'll be right back.
You just drove all the way back home in New York traffic. Now you gotta drive all the way back to the boneyard on the other side of the fucking river.
Strap your bone on, kid. We're going
Bone? Strap your bone on? What the fuck? Oh, but we do get to see them do plumbing. This is good. And we see that they are good at plumbing. They're the best. Sure, they might not be the most prolific, the highest paid, but god damn it, they get the job done. It's an honest day's work. Fixing people's shitters. People gotta shit.
Let me think. Now, does this guy know his stuff, or does this guy know his stuff? Huh?
Wait, I thought you said you were the plumber, Luigi. I am not impressed.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a plumber. Let me just help call my brother. He'll do everything for me.
He turns the wheels.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely have brain damage. If you get knocked out
Casual
cold,
concussions.
yeah, if you get knocked out cold like that, that's.
Answer me, Daisy, where are you?
Luigi looked like he went face first into some water too.
Dude, they're definitely concussed.
The echo.
How do you know?
I've been listening to pipes all my life. Come on.
Okay.
What?
That's solid rock.
Solid rock.
No, Luigi, forget it.
Gotta go with it.
Forget it, rock. Look down there.
Kiss his bald head. Bye.
Luigi!
See, I wouldn't think my brother went through the wall. I think he got vaporized somehow. I'd be like, no, he's dead. Oh, God, no.
So didn't it only work for him because he had the rock? So shouldn't Mario just smack on the
Oh,
rock here
maybe.
just now?
Yeah. Residual portal openings. I like how Mario's the scaredy cat, though, instead of Luigi.
Luigi's got that horny courage.
Well, here comes your 90s desktop screensaver. Whoa.
It's just like Spawn.
Yeah, he's just like literally goes to hell. Fucking the devil shows up, you know?
Just the way that this body just kind of floats around as it goes through this weird, creepy background.
Dude, they went through it with white pants, still clean as whistles. Like, those pants should be all white, brown, and yellow. And fucking all kinds of different colors.
I'm not gonna kill him, not if I get that place. I'm gonna
Voiced.
break every bone in their body. And then I'm gonna kill him. I'm really gonna kill him.
This looks awesome, and it just doesn't look like it should ever belong in a Mario anything.
Definitely looks like it belongs in a Max Headroom movie, you know? But it's like very, like, yeah, cyberpunk, tech noir, you know? It's like some Blade Runner shit almost, you know? Like, what the fuck? Shit. Yeah, it definitely has like Tim Burton Batman vibes.
And then you got the cars that run off of that, like,
Yeah, when I picture
wireless-
Mario, I picture green, luscious trees, blue skies, giant mushrooms bigger than your fucking a car. You know, that's the kind of stuff I picture. This is just off the wall, grimy.
Daisy! This is crazy. Where are we?
I don't know. Maybe we got knocked
Might
down
be in New
unconscious for
Jersey.
100 years and we woke up in Manhattan of the future.
Maybe the Bronx is today.
The Bronx, oh, burn.
Mario, I got a
I
feeling.
was a teenage
I got a
mammal.
feeling we're not in Brooklyn no more.
When you get
Dude,
your
Dennis
rock
Hopper's like lizard frill hair is actually pretty cool.
princess,
And he just walks around with these fucking wax hands all the time.
Just like dripping it everywhere.
Finally be able to merge our world with theirs.
He's definitely, yeah, this Donald Trump, evil Donald Trump vibes.
Yeah, this lair looks like it should be like the villain in The Crow or something like that lives here.
Right, like you would hang out at your boss's office and everything's black and he has like, you know, this weird haircut and talks about merging worlds together. You'd be like, all right, clearly he's a bad guy, right? Now this guy is a real comedian slash singer and he's terrible. Forget his real name, but he said he was terrified of Dennis Hopper. Like Dennis Hopper was pissed off and like not fucking around with anybody. Didn't want anything to do with anybody.
You know the law, Toad. Hey, wait a minute. You can't arrest a guy for just singing a
Toad?
song. For anti-Cooper songs, we can.
Didn't I read that on this set that the AC had stopped working? So it was in this
God.
warehouse in the middle of summer and it was like 90 degrees in there.
Hell yeah.
Are you telling us that you can arrest a guy for being a plumber? Get out of here. Get in there, plumber. No.
Hey, this is like that movie Brazil, where it's like illegal to be a plumber.
Arrested for being a plumber.
And Bob Hoskins also played a plumber in that movie. What the fuck?
Daniela! Daisy! You okay?
You know, Mario's girlfriend's
I don't really know.
pretty hot.
There's this
Who
guy,
is this
his name's
lady?
Koopa, and he's looking for this princess. I guess none of us here fit the bill.
Anyway, we're being kidnapped and it's like totally chill. Don't worry. How you doing, girl?
Yeah, they're all just hanging out.
Girls' night. LOL. Let's give Daisy a makeover in our jail cell. This is what women's prison's like. They don't want us to know.
What's that?
Yeah, our laser-guided cameras are far more advanced than your pitiful mammal cameras you have in your world.
Oh, no.
Boys, sit down.
This is definitely what I feel. You were right on that one. It would be really funny to have gone back and seen people's reactions when they're sitting in the theater with their kids who go see the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Like,
And
watch
they're
how
sitting here watching
excited,
the
watch
scene.
how excited they are when the movie starts, you know, the video game music starts, yay! And then, like, at this point, watch how, like, dumbfounded and, like, quiet and like glazed over their looks are, you know, like.
It's like, what the fuck is
One-
this movie? I thought this was supposed to be plumbers that jump on turtles.
One random kid in the back just like fucking crying for no reason, you know.
I don't think you want to do that.
Why? Why not?
This is actually kind of low-key horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna turn you into a lizard. You're like, cool, awesome. That actually sounds pretty sweet. And then you fucking see them with their tiny little heads, and you're like, what the fuck? No, never mind.
Intelligent life. De-evolution, of course, works the opposite way.
Then coming up here, you get the funny, weird cut where there's just suddenly going to be a whole bunch of like green diarrhea all over the floor.
Why'd you do that to him?
Well, he seems happy. I mean,
Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Lizard King, thank you very much.
Yeah,
So-
he's got to always have that up to remind people.
yeah, but you know the T-Rex's closest living relative is a fucking chicken, right? You're aware of that, right? I mean, well, he gets the harmonica, so we'll know that he was a nice guy all the time. Oh yeah, yeah, you were right. The green diarrhea.
Oh, just wait. Just wait. You'll see it.
Ugh! What is all that? Oh my
It just
god!
wasn't there, now it's there.
What is that green diarrhea? Dude, they said Dennis Hopper would just fucking berate the directors in front of everybody. And everybody would just fucking, you know, talk shit to their faces behind their back loudly and proudly. Bob Hoskins famously called the directors, they're a husband and wife duo. And he called them the cunt and the cow. And eventually, like, fucking, you know, Grips and stuff started, like, wearing shirts that said that. Cunt and the cow.
Really explains why Nintendo didn't let anybody touch this for like 30 fucking years.
Yeah, because it's not only like the movie was bad, but also like, shit, dude, you like traumatized people making this movie. The movie was supposed to be like, you know, 7 weeks. It was like 21 for some reason. It went way over budget.
It's clear Nintendo clearly had no involvement whatsoever.
Well, they're on
Real
the other
involvement.
side of the fucking country, and this is before you could do Zoom calls, and you know, you had to do the dailies. You had to process the actual film to actually watch the movie before the digital age, you know? Nowadays, it's like, dude, I can send the producer the dailies, like, as they're happening, you know? Like, I doubt there's, like, a lot of actual film critics in these test audience screenings, you know? Someone who could
Well,
actually
real
give legitimate...
audience people.
Yeah, someone who could give, like, legitimate feedback. You know, the movie was good, except the third act pacing was a little off, and I think maybe the soundtrack would maybe be a little better if we swapped a couple of the songs. I mean, something like that. Instead, the average test audience was like, I liked the guy because he was handsome. More him, please. Yeah, so basically our cop cars are way more advanced than yours because they've got a bunch of superfluous crap glued to them. You know, fucking...
He said, I'm laying here for the next 2 hours, so either you come and shoot some scenes in here, or we're just wasting the day.
I'm exfoliating with or without you. Okay, we're shooting the scene in here. I demanded it.
The princess.
She's like giving him a handy in the mud bath, isn't she? Oh, God.
It's Harry Potter's stepmother.
Right.
Are you here to help us?
Which one of you is Daisy?
You, the one who made the face.
Princess Daisy.
All the girls secretly wanted them to be the princess, you know? They all just...
Right, and they're all just still in, just hanging out.
Yep, slumber party.
Your mother's eyes.
They were just listening to Cyndi Lauper before she came in there, you know?
Come with me.
They are oddly relaxed for being held prisoner
Yeah,
by
they're just
weird
like...
lizard creatures.
Fucking, they were just playing Never Have I Ever. Oh my God. OMG. This girl's smoking, having a cigarette, you know?
I'm gonna miss you.
What is it that they come from? I keep forgetting. It's mice or something.
Apes, sir. Monkeys.
Disgusting mammals.
Yeah, it's so weird. We look exactly like them.
Mammals, motherfucker. You got a cloaca, all right? Shut the fuck up, all
My.
right?
Looks like you got up on the wrong side of the nest this morning.
You shit, piss, and fuck in the same hole. Disgusting reptile. It doesn't feel nice when I say that, does it? Yeah. Why don't you be nicer? Oh, little Yoshi. Also, the idea that Yoshi is just a tiny dinosaur. Like, that's something that I like. Because you know when they're going to make the...
It's cool.
Yeah, when they make the new Mario World, which will be the sequel, you know, Super Mario World 2025 or whatever the fuck. He's going to look just like the little game, Yoshi. But this is what I'm talking about, like... interpreting.
This looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's cool.
that is in camera. Like, that little puppet is not superimposed in the shot, I don't think. I think it's literally... It's got moving arms. Look at it! Dude, that's some great motion.
Really there.
That's great motion. It backs up and shit.
Pet of the royal
That was good.
They pet him.
That's a fucking amazing little puppet, dude.
Don't
Yeah.
move your hands around like a small wounded animal.
Like, this is what you'd go to Klaus Schwab's house, and it would all be like this. And you'd be like, dude, are you evil? Like, what's going on here? You're dressed in a fucking black tunic with scales on it. You're German.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, like, come on. You can tell me.
There's soundproofing all over the wall.
Fresh. It's so clean.
So fresh and so clean. Yeah. Yeah, this probably could be like a weird nightclub that they're fucking filming in.
Plumbers.
It's a Mario movie that calls for Luigi to walk around a desert without his shirt on for a while.
Yeah, you're like in the fucking... If I told you, like, oh, a big substantial part of the Mario movie takes place in like a Mad Max-style desert wasteland.
This car even looks like it belongs in that.
Dude, exactly. Fucking... Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna kill whoever crashed that car with a wrench.
In the name of King Koopa, we arrest you! Surrender immediately!
Oh, foreshadowing. Oh.
That is creepy, isn't it? I never noticed that before.
9/11. Okay, that was terrible. That was... It's okay. They got their plungers, though. Motherfucker, you need a gun. That's the other thing. These people don't have any guns. You could walk into this fucking world with one,
It's the
you know...
BDSM trash man.
God. This is another movie right here. Oh, thank you. Can I have another? Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't belong. It's so bizarre that they had weird these BDSM masks.
It just shows you how fucking twisted the directors are, you know?
Oh fuck, are these supposed to be Shy Guys?
Oh my god! You're right!
And that justifies just the oddity of having them there.
Why is it so hard to put Mario in his trademark fucking red color? What is this ketchup and mustard shit?
Yeah, bring the tags back. Thank you.
Okay, Mario definitely looks like, how can I put this delicately?
It looks like he pays people to swallow balloons on their flight back from Colombia.
Thank you. And also, gay. Very, very gay. It's the zipper. It's the zipper turtleneck thing. Like, without that, it's like, yeah, he could come off as macho or cool, but, like, the zipper all the way up turtleneck, that is definitely like a, yeah. That's like a gay bar outfit, for sure. Right, these two are a couple. He's got yellow gloves. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, come on, man.
It doesn't work without the gloves.
I'd be like, are you, like, some kind of singer, piano player? Are you like Billy Joel or something? What's going on? Mario, main man. Yeah, I mean, people always give Lizzo, like, all this credit. Like, she's some kind of pioneer. Like, she's the first big, black, bold, loud lady. It's like, dude, it's been a thing since, like, this fucking Aretha Franklin, you know? Like...
Yeah, you ready for him to start motorboating?
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the children's Mario movie. Also, I never noticed, but he's wearing fucking black leather pants. I hate to keep bringing up his outfit, but Jesus Christ, it's like the costume department was on some serious drugs. The costume people are some freaks.
Yeah, either that or it's inspired. I can't figure out which one.
This is actually a cool song. I'm digging it, but that's why it has no purpose being in the middle of this movie. Oh my God! Whoa! It tastes so salty. You know, I might add this song to a playlist. I could see making sweet, sweet love to a song like this, which again is why it doesn't belong in this fucking movie. Oh, and then Everybody Walk the Dinosaur, which, if you've heard that stupid song Uptown Funk, Gonna Give It To You, that is literally the same song.
Is it really?
I mean, you can play the two over each other, and it's like identical. I mean, they'll definitely it'll definitely be a good mashup if it hasn't already been done before. Yeah, we usually inhale those things, but yeah, they're technically made for the shoes.
We've entered into the stealth portion of the Mario movie, where it's just Mario and Luigi creeping through a sewer.
Yeah, is this supposed to be like the underground level? Oh, God! Every time I fucking think of something like this, it makes it worse. What the fuck is the frill on his jacket, the lapel? Oh my God, I never noticed that. It's terrible. Like fucking, I hate his costume the more I look at it.
But I think you're gonna get your costume wish here in a second.
Oh yeah. Finally, what is it? Like, how far are we into the goddamn movie? An hour and 6 minutes into the movie, finally get their damn costumes. And even then, these costumes aren't right. They're weird. It's like, that's not... He should be wearing blue overalls. Or I guess red overalls, yeah, and a brown shirt if you want to get technical. Yeah, they should be wearing overalls, like a plumber. Although it would be cool to have that shirt. I'm so tired of like, oh my God, fucking so-and-so's in this movie, so it's gonna be good. No, it isn't. What are you talking? That doesn't mean shit anymore. They got Jeremy Irons to play Alfred. So? What the fuck is that? That's just more embarrassing. It just means Jeremy Irons has lowered himself.
It definitely proved that Jeremy Irons took a nice paycheck.
Oh yeah, I mean, and he had to make he films all of his scenes in a fucking weird Batcave style set, you know, or a kitchen, you know. He's just chilling. And yeah, and he's a good Alfred, sure. You tell me, oh, Jeremy Irons, Alfred, I'm like, fuck yeah, why not? I mean, I don't have
one of the few things that in my opinion, they like never get wrong. But
but Alfred is such a great character. Yeah, all you gotta do is just get an old British guy everyone likes. You can have you can have Mr. Bean play Alfred, and we would like it as long as he had gray hair and talked in an English accent. We don't give a shit. You know. You have fucking
Rowan. Joke, but even that would.
I would love it. I'm not joking. I would love Rowan Atkinson as Alfred. We liked fucking what was it? Andy Serkis. He was fine as Alfred. Anyway, what the hell's happening? Yeah, just like.
May I present to you your father?
See, watch. I think that he comes out of this thing.
Yeah, I would be like, I'd start screaming. That's what a girl would normally do. Like, what the fuck, dude?
This is my father?
What kind of nightmare is this, you know?
But I kind of love this, though, because they built this, whatever this thing is.
Yeah, but seriously, try to picture yourself in this woman's shoes. Like, these two guys are just, like, rushing down a hallway. They don't give you any warning. They're just like, hey, here's your father. And you're like, oh. And before you even have time to think, you're seeing this disgusting slime ball being presented in front of you. It looks like a fucking old pile of Thanksgiving leftover gravy.
I want you to meet my father.
Ugh. John Leguizamo just like vomits. You know?
Oh, then it comes out, yeah.
Ew.
Well, at least he was my father.
But then again, to them being here for 6 or 7 hours, she has just accepted that this thing is her father.
Yeah,
real quick.
She just trusted those two idiots.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, sir, and a pleasure. And
I can't wait to shag your daughter, sir.
Luigi, we're talking to the mildew in the shower next.
Closing.
So it is funny that his plan is to go to the real world and take over with what, his like 4 Goombas?
Yeah, I mean, I think Koopa's definitely underestimating the United States military and our ability. I mean, do they have an equivalent of like the fucking naval destroyer ships that we have? Or
They only have the one city. He shows that globe earlier. That
yeah,
shows
do they
like,
have
their
atomic bombs or any kind of shit like that?
world. They do have those de-evolution guns.
I'm not even seeing a regular gun. You know, with some good old-fashioned hollow points. Like, you see any of that?
They got the fireballs. See, then we get to the fun segment of the weird, like ice luge on the mattress.
These actresses all almost died filming this scene. I am not joking. They all wound.
They actually pushed them down and slide.
They wound up okay, minor injuries, but yes, this fucking raft thing they're on like flipped at one point, and they almost like fell off a 20-30 foot drop to solid concrete. If they had like, you know, not held on to the fucking raft or like slid off to the side a little, like yeah, fucking death fucking plunge. Ugh. All right, not that shot. Right there. If you fucking fell,
right
like,
there.
oh, no! Those aren't stunt doubles either, apparently, for some reason. Or maybe they are, and the stunt doubles almost died. Who knows? But apparently that mattress did flip over, and I guess they barely fell on that higher ledge. But fuck! Imagine dying making this piece of shit movie. Lady in Red. I mean, you're literally you just fire that flamethrower like close to his head.
So there's a person that died on this taxi.
Yeah, and why is that a
body decayed there into a
human skeleton? Again, it's just like, what is the reasoning here behind this production design?
There must be a fallout where there's just dead bodies everywhere.
Every vehicle is just emitting sparks nonstop. The fucking the garbage truck was doing the same thing.
You're too late. You see, I do have the power to merge.
God, she's getting sparks rained on her. Poor actress.
All right. Come on, girls. Come on, let's go.
Wait, where are we going?
All these actors. Someone's like fucking soldering hot metal above them. Just have it rain on them. Don't worry about them. Oh, but are you sure?
They should. I love how they just can't get the size of anything right either. Some Goombas are gigantic, and then the bombs are insanely tiny.
Also, we never need to get that close to Dennis Hopper's face, ever.
Messed up again, mammal.
Incredible!
This reminds me of Last Crusade.
Yikes. Man, she sure makes an impression.
Dude, she's dead. You know, you think that's funny, Luigi? It's kind of a red flag that you would make such a callous remark after watching this poor woman, Lena, getting murdered.
She's got, like, petrified into the wall.
I had wine with her. We're merging.
Totally
It's
nonsense.
just like how I like to make these comments in bed. We're merging! It's a pretty sweet tie, though. It looks like the bottom side of a crocodile or something. Yeah, Scapelli! Scapelli wants a banana. Yeah, there's the Nintendo, there's the SNES shooter right there.
Monkey.
The Super Scope gun, right?
The police are here, and this guy just got blasted into a monkey, and nobody.
Everyone's laughing. It's funny.
What did I do to you?
The guy shot the guy and turned him into a monkey, and he's got his little reptile friends. I'd be like, what the fuck? Ah! Don't turn me into a monkey. Oh, here you go. Talking about sizing issues. It's like, well, he eats the mushrooms and he gets bigger. Okay, how about we shoot the mushroom with a gun and the mushroom gets bigger? Okay. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Why was there a whole bunch of like people there for a press interview and shit? Elect Koopa for jobs.
there, yeah, Joe Biden. There you go. That's his true form. It does look like him. He became Voldemort, basically.
I was thinking the same thing. He did look like Voldemort. And then we get the fever dream sequence from Jurassic Park 3 popping up.
All right. Alan! Alan! Oh, here comes more of that green diarrhea.
Yeah, I think this was supposed to happen earlier.
No, it's more like green slime. See, that's not even the same diarrhea we saw earlier. Yeah, you killed the president! Woohoo!
Supposed to believe that these people suddenly like have the cognition to understand what's going on.
Yep, he was always a bad guy. We always liked him. Well, then why'd you vote for him? Why did Koopa get 81 million votes? Doesn't make sense. I swear. I don't know a single person that actually voted for Koopa. Also, it was weird how
3 a.m. drop.
It was also weird how at 3 a.m. Koopa got all those votes in the middle of the night. Seems fishy. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to be a fucking genius to tell how Koopa rigged the election in his favor. And that's why
They're already painting over it.
They were ready. Well, oh, who was the famous actor that plays this guy?
Isn't it Lance Henriksen?
Holy shit, it is!
I'm back.
More Lance Henriksen!
Love those plumbers.
Also, Lance Henriksen met his second wife on the set of this movie, which makes sense. Because I was like, what the fuck is Lance Henriksen doing on the set of this movie?
If I had any sense, I'd mind my own business.
But instead, I'm gonna watch.
Just leaning in on the shoulder again.
Luigi, you met her fucking like 18 hours ago, dude.
They went through a traumatic event together, so now they're bonded.
Exactly. Just like in Speed.
Managed to return the missing Brooklyn girls and save a parallel world from a ruthless dictator.
Amplified to the max.
I'd call them the Super Mario Brothers.
They said it.
So what, they're not gonna show their faces or tell their names or get an interview with them?
It's open.
Also, is this that day?
Daisy!
You gotta come with me. I need your
God,
help.
that yin yang shirt is awful.
You're never gonna believe this.
It's tucked in.
believe it.
You do?
I believe.
Yay! You're never gonna believe this, but they actually thought there'd be a second one. But yeah, that'd be funny if they just randomly 2025 just. Oh, dude, if they did like a total bait and switch, where they're like advertising like Super Mario Brothers movie 2, Super Mario World, and it wasn't like an animated movie. It was literally like the live-action Bob Hoskins sequel. Ugh.
That would be so awesome. I wish they had made a sequel of this.
Unfortunately,
but
Bob
there's just no way
Hoskins
this
is
could've
dead.
succeeded. Shit, that doesn't stop him anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.